Okay, hello guys. I'm sorry today it's not really much. I wanted to make a good video, but some things just couldn't. For some reasons, I just couldn't make it a normal video. So today I wanted to tell you about my spring holidays. It's just I'm not sure it was in some other parts of the world too, or just in my part of Czechia, or the spring holidays are just in Czechia. I really don't know. So, spring holidays, let's just say, I thought of them being one of the best, turned out to be a disaster. So the first thing happened already on Saturday in the morning, when you pack your things the day before, and you just have the things that you have to pack in the morning because you can't pack them in the evening because you have to use them in the morning. We heard explanation. Yeah. And he at before 10:30, or sorry, 9:30 almost. Okay, at 9, he first shouted that in a half of an hour we'll be going. Like, no, I didn't have breakfast yet. I have to pack the things that I couldn't pack in the evening and everything. So in the end, at 9:30, he drove off with our cat. We have only one because one ran away, and one guinea pig. We had two. One of they were mine, but then my mother said that I ain't taking care of them enough, so she gave them to my brothers. And then one of the guinea pigs got sick, and Mom took it to the vet. The vet gave it some pills that are supposed to be put into water. So both of the guinea pigs drink the water with a pill, but just because the second guinea pig could have it too, just didn't have the symptoms yet. And also they had something else too. Oh wait, I think that was the medication. Oh, there wasn't a pill, it was just some medication in an injection. But the injection was working that way that you just put it out of it into water. It's not like a normal injection that you put right into the guinea pig. So, but still the guinea pig died. Still one of the guinea pig died. For some reason I wasn't sad, I just thought, well, my brother didn't do good care of it, or of them. So at 9:30 he drove off our cat and the guinea pig to one of my grandma's, and after some time he came back. So in the meantime I finally had breakfast, because when he started screaming that thing like in half of an hour we were going, I was completely stressed. I thought, well, better skip the breakfast than to be prepared and everything. So I had breakfast and everything. Then we went to the town. Then we finally went on the way. We arrived to the hotel we were in. We put our things in the hotel room, the skis. Yes, naturally, on the spring holidays we were going skiing. This year, after 3 years, which we spent 2 years last year in Italy and the 2 years before in Austria on the spring holidays. And this year we went again to Chick Mountains, and well, and then when everything was sent back, the hotel was having, or our room was having the thing that there was 2 beds in one room, 2 beds in the second room, and in the second room there was also a couch which you can pull and it can be like a bed. So I was on that couch and I was watching something on my tablet, and my brother was as stupid that he couldn't just ask me if he can watch it with me. Of course I would naturally tell him it's English, you wouldn't understand it. Or I watch some jokes and sometimes they aren't really good for young children to know them because really it's bad. So he went up on the couch, and then he didn't, and then he fell off it. He fell, not like completely off the couch, he fell on my head. He just, well, if she don't, I'm not gonna ask her, I'm just gonna go up on the couch, and surely nothing will happen. Because he didn't even hold, he was just lying there like, nothing, just lying here. And then he just fell down right on my head. And I have one teeth standing out of the line, so I made it wiggle again. One time, he was jumping and he wasn't even paying a bit of attention where he was standing. He was standing another like in front of me, and he jumped up and right again to my head. It happened around, not completely 2 years ago, it's not fully 2 years ago, and that was the first time he made my tooth wiggle, and just, this is the second time he did it. So the second time, the same one, again he made it wiggle. I hope I got the right pronunciation for that. So the next day we went skiing. There were, at the beginning, not a lot of, and then our uncle lost his ski card because someone was calling him and he couldn't wait to just go he just couldn't wait so to stop, then pull it out. He just, like he was getting down, he just took his gloves off, and he was having the ski card in his gloves. Or like, you know, you have it placed on your hand and it's covered by the glove. Well, turned out to be that is how he pulled it down. It fell, and tried to find it in the snow when we were skiing there. So me and my brother were skiing home till like 2 p.m. Then we went back to our hotel. In the evening, our uncle went away because our house is going to, more like just the dining room. We're going through a reconstruction. It's kind of turning into a kitchen. We're going to have the third kitchen in our house. It's weird. It's not a big house, but a really small apartment in the first floor. So there's one there, the second one on the second floor, and now there's gonna be a second one on the second floor, right next to the kitchen. There's gonna be a second kitchen. It's weird. Like the kitchen that we had is gonna be a summer kitchen. Well, what do you expect when your uncle is doing things with electricity? Well, you just don't say his job. Okay. So the next day, I didn't really want to go skiing. So I and my brothers didn't want to go too. So we went on a small tour with our mom. By the way, my brothers are calling my uncle Dad, and I call him Uncle for, I'll just say reasons, because I'm not gonna say my mom's boyfriend every time. When in Czechish, if I translate, how am I calling him in Czechish to English? I literally almost all the time use his name or uncle. Well, when I'm talking to him, I use his name. When I'm talking about him, I use uncle. I'm not gonna say my mom's boyfriend all the time. Since he's not my father, I'm not gonna call him father. So, we went on a tour. We wanted to go to some small waterfall that seemed, it wouldn't be so far. Turned out it was way more far than we thought it would be. So, we went back. And then we went by a train to some else town, where we met with our uncle. I mean, it was already Monday, so he went away on Sunday evening and came back on Monday afternoon. So we wanted to went to a museum there, but the museum is closed on Mondays, so we didn't went there. So we just bought some things, and the next day we went skiing to some else ski area. We went on one ski slope. Was kinda long, and I didn't like it twice as much. And really, I had my reasons. One time, we accidentally went into a bike park, and we had to find our way out. We had to go by our feet and try when you have the ski boots on your legs going, and it's really hard when you're not going in the snow. Where there isn't a lot of snow. And on most of the ski areas there was artificial snow, and on the Wednesday the ski areas there were around 2 centimeters of normal snow. So we had to go through the forest to get to a ski slope again. Again, I'm not sure with the translation of ski slope. If it is something else than I think it is, I'm sorry. If it's the thing you ski on, that you go up, and then you ski down it, then, and it is really a ski slope, then I got it right, and if ski slope means something else, then sorry. Or just have a wrong pronunciation. And my brother, we are trying to find a way back. Maybe you can call it a ski track too, but let's just stick with the ski slope since the translator said it. my brother was like, this is so long. And I was in my mind like, did you notice it? Did you notice that it was a bike park? You didn't. So shut your mouth and don't complain. And I said these things just in my mind. Well, the next day, oh wait, I forgot to mention. Then on the day in the evening, I started to feel sick. The next day, in the morning, I told my mom because I didn't have a headache, but started coughing and was hurting in my neck while I was coughing, so my mom gave me pills, and well, they really didn't help. But they didn't help twice as much because nobody cared that I was surely just a bit sick. It wasn't a big problem, but while I was skiing it got worse. So when we went back, I would feel bad, so I would feel sick most of the time, but I went with my mom to the museum. My brothers didn't want to, they would rather spend the day spend the rest of the day watching TV. The reason was I turned off my notebook so they couldn't get in and watch some movies because I have downloaded a lot of Avengers there and I am letting them watch it and they just love Black Panther and it's hard. When I turn it on, we want to see Black Panther, and I'm like, no, you said you want to watch some new films that you didn't watch, or like you want to watch some films that you didn't watch yet, so I went on further. Told them first day I let them watch Iron Man 1, the second day I wanted to watch Iron Man 2 but I don't have it, so I let them watch Captain America, and the second day the second part of Captain America, and it just went on. No, it didn't went on, but it probably would if I left my notebook unlocked. So me and my mom went to the museum. My mom got me also some else pills and some syrup. Let's say I hope it's all called syrup again. All of these things are from the same place. Also some from French, all of them are from France. And then the next day we went home, but before that we went to a farm that is again near there, and it's one of the best. It has a lot of awards, and my parents were there for like 30 years, so they wanted to go there, so we all went there. Sorry, you sometimes have to listen if my mom is going where my mom is going, if she is going to my room, because just think. Well, on the next day So next day me and my mom went to the doctor first to get a farm sign. Then we dropped one on one of the schools because it's in our town, and also to the doctor because probably I have some sickness, not just coughing. And the doctor have suggested that I should stay at home in my bed drinking some things that I don't even understand. I mean, a lemon, the water from a lemon mixed with honey. I'm so scared how would it taste. I mean the thing when you know what I mean by the water from lemon, right? Sorry, I'm not bad at translating things when I don't know them right. But when the holidays were beginning, I thought that the rest would look like really? Is this even going to turn on? Oh. I thought that I could go to the weekend with my cousins. And I thought it would partly look like I would sit on the floor and the floor would be warm again. Then I would wait. Really, I'm taking way too long time. I would watch YouTube or just listen to music while reading books on Wattpad. Well, in the end, I was lying in my bed, coughing and hoping the sickness would go away. Well, tomorrow is school, and I won't go there and I won't go there. Problem is that everything when I was running for the school art competition and told you about everything else, it of course wasn't working. Well, like, it really. I would have to go. I will have to go to school probably on Thursday, and we are supposed to write the math test. And the teacher don't say when we are going to write it. We don't have math on Thursday, and we have it on Friday. I'm not sure if we are going to write it on Friday. We're not going to write it on Monday because the teacher was absent on the Friday before my spring holidays. And well, Well, with the math test, with the math test, it doesn't really matter because if I will be absent, I'm just not going to write it. Our teacher don't have these things. But we're going to write a test on in our German lesson, in our German lessons, our German lesson on. And well, the teacher is writing the test with the people who are absent. But she does it on some special date after school. That is really perfect. So I have to spend all the time at home. I can't imagine. I'd have to just lay in bed and problem is that the doctor also told me that I should be sleeping, but when I sleep during the day, I'm awake at night. I just cannot. Not like my brother who can, or like the man in this house who can sleep the whole night, the most of the day, and the most of the day. And when they're awake, they're just lying in bed like, and getting out of the bed just for food, or when they need to go to the bathroom. I'm really not like that. And basically, the thing that I really don't sleep at day because then I wouldn't sleep at night. Well, one time I went to sleep before I went to sleep normally, and I woke up at 4 o'clock, and I fell asleep until 5. I mean at 4 a.m. and I can fall asleep until 5 p.m. And it really doesn't feel twice as good. Well, that's it, guys. Those were my holidays on Wednesday. We're going to the dentist. I'm going to get some metal things. No, I don't need braces on my teeth again. Well, that's it, guys. I thought I'm going to make some movies. I'm going to finish the mini movie, but I only did a few screenshots and put it in the screenshots I already have together, but that ain't really much. So I really haven't done almost any work. Well, that's it. Bye.